Hi there, and welcome to a new Plugin Guru video. My name is John Skippy Lemcool, and we've upgraded some things for this video. So the microphone's going to sound better because I'm using the inputs of the Universal Audio Apollo that I own. So that sounds nice. The lighting is different because I have a couple big soft boxes making nice light for the studio. It's your hard-earned patch dollars at work. See, you buy my patch libraries and I buy things to make the videos better. So thank you. It's awesome. It's really fun to do this and to have people want to buy the sounds and use the sounds, and I'm hearing them in lots of cool places, commercials and all sorts of cool stuff. So awesome. So today, by the way, I'm John Lemcool. I said that. I make patches. You can go to my website, pluginguru.com, and I have patches for a whole bunch of different plugins. And today, in this video, we're going to use a bunch of those plugins and my libraries together, as I keep hitting things, and see if we can come up with something. I've had a lot of requests sent to me for Downtempo. Believe it or not, everybody doesn't want just dubstep all the time. So we're going to play with the Downtempo. We kind of are. We're going to do kind of dubstep slow down and see what happens. As of October 1st, there's going to be a new version of Mega Macho Drums coming out. I'm going to be releasing a wave format version of Mega Macho Drums. And what this means is that we can go over here. That's my cat. And if we go users, shared, Mega Macho Drums wave. So here's all the formats that are coming out. Battery, EXS24, Contact, Live, Pro Tools, Structure, and Reason. And Keymap Pro is the program that helps make this all possible. Here's all the samples, and they're all organized by folders. And you can also use it in Machine. This library will be a little bit less expensive. You're not paying licensing fees. You're not getting the cool programming. You're not getting new kits on October 15th. The kits that come out, they won't work with this. The sequences will, because all of our kits on these maps, they all follow the same map layout. So the Contact 5 version has so much more going on with the programming and so much more fun you can do with all the parameters. But everybody wants the Wave version too. So that will be coming out. And so these sounds will be available to you in there. Here's Battery playing them. Actually, for Battery, we got to load it. And I want to go File, Open a Kit. And let's go to the drums, maybe vocal drums. It's all that kind of stuff. So for Downtempo, let's do the main groove within EXS24, and I'll use, go to the library, to the kits, and a box. What we're going to do for fun, let's go up to Mega Macho Contact, because this will get me quickly to the folder. Open the container folder. So go to the Finder, set to from maybe the dub kit. Let's take a look at that. Drag that over. Cool. I like the vibe. Try some other kits. That's what's fun with all these kits. See, I can change the kits. Try a different note. These guys I want to be softer, so Command 0 for velocity. Too soft. And maybe no toms. Now, basically, this is the groove that's going to be in the song, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to start the song. So let's strip it. So actually, let's keep piano roll up, and let's copy it over here, and let's make a version that's simplified. No kick, no snare. I did to the wrong version. Oops. I knew I would do something like that. So it's over here. And I have an idea. I want to take this, and one cool trick on Logic is if you double click, it'll make a new audio instrument. Resets it to something useless, but hit X for the mixer. Option, click, and drag. I don't have any syn set up, so I'm going to turn those off. There. So I've made a duplicate. Let's do this. Let's option click here and back up to here. Delete that. Because we can just have this going again. My goal is to get the kick and the snare on their own tracks and all the hi-hat stuffs on their own tracks, because I'm going to do some different processing to the hi-hats. So if I'm here, zoom so I see everything. Let's get rid of all the hi-hat stuff, right? All the cymbals. Maybe not the cymbals. Don't need the tom. All right. So now, the reason I did that step is that so I could open EXS24 for this track, right, and shorten them. Yep, I heard those toms. Did you hear those toms? They're not supposed to be there. So let's hit piano player roll. I think that's them right there. Can't tell this is short now, right? And I'm going to automate. Watch this. So we go over here, make that go away. And for this track, let's turn on latch and open the EXS24. Wait. Turn on click. All right, so it recorded that, right? Turn back on cycle. Right? Did that good? Okay. Get rid of that. So get rid of this. Copy the... Cool. And then we'll keep those guys going. And on top of that, I'm going to go to the Contact 5 version of Mega Macho Drums. And I'm going to go to the program kits. I'm going to find something kind of cool. That's what we want, some of that kind of fun stuff. So turn on cycle. All right, that's cool. Delete the audio. Quantize this to 16th notes. Maybe we'll use my MPC 60 grooves. Okay, so I should keep that boom, boom going on, right? So the easiest way to do that would be to take the drums, copy and paste them up here, and then modify this. So that there's no crashes. We don't need these guys. These guys. Is it F sharp? There's F sharp. There. So if we just want to hear it real quickly right there to make sure the groove's right. Okay, almost. And let's, since we are at this point, we're in drum mode. This is where the Contact 5 version rocks. It's easy to go in and change his stuff. Don't want. There. Okay, I don't want any right there. There's my there. Sometimes the mic will work and sometimes it won't. Go figure. All right, that's not the right sound. So check this out. We're going to go to the maps and go deep into editing. Group editor, select by MIDI so I can. And then go to the mapping editor. And now I can change through all the other samples in the kit. Let's get down low to the lower analogue stuff. reverb. Like that. Cool. So let's copy that over here. All right, so we have an introduction. We have some cool things going on here. I'm gonna have it repeat it twice so I can build the song up a little bit more. Let's start with Atmosphere. This is a particularly nice library for more down-tempo and dance stuff, of course, but there's a lot of stuff I did that will be nice for this, so make this go away. Let's see. So we go to the Plugin Guru Omniverse library, and we sort it by A to Z so that it all makes sense. Okay, wrong style. What might be cool is these, where are they? That's with the mod wheel up. A lot going on as I bang my microphone around a little bit. So. That's gonna work cool. All right, so let's not have it in cycle mode. Of course, it's gonna record my microphone, so don't let me forget to remove that, but let's go to the beginning. That didn't work. It works for the intro. Let's stay in that vibe. I don't want to destroy that. Oh, it's got to remember. Let's take a look at this really quick. Command 0. Yep, no controller information seen there. So take this very first controller information right here. Oh wait, we're not even looking at the beginning, but it's the same. So I set that to 1. So. Oh, I just heard myself talk. Yeah, there we go. Delete. So I hope this is helping you out to get you some ideas. Now I like this, but it needs more sub, right? So let's take a look at this patch. think I can get a lot of sub back by the EQ. Let's get rid of some of the mid-range. And the LFO is right here. Let's get that to be darker. Maybe it will be by removing. I like the cabinet. There, I like that. Now maybe I can get some more of the LFO back. And instead of the filter, let's have it also go to, who's our volume? Kind of all those guys. So let's bring up F. There. Just so it has some rolling, some. Let's look for other patches. That's not quite right. Some of these, like laser, this is the Toxic FM8 library, by the way. So the whole idea with most of this library is really cool sounds that use the mod wheel to change radically, like you hear in a lot of the dubstep records. So you can make squeaks and you can control. Laser Rider starts with a nice big sub. And actually Black Pulsar is even cooler. Let's try that. That's sub enough, isn't it? All right, so we're going to start from the beginning. We'll have something else in here. So I did some mod wheel stuff to bring in the wow, wow, here and there. There's a really cool set of sounds. Maybe we can do these from maybe the Mega Macho in the battery. No, battery won't do this. Let's go back to Contact 5 stereo. This is in the programmed maps. shadow, like comets falling. That's what we want. Cool. Because I want some sort of a cool fade in right here, so. We'll have something else in here. Let's do that one more time without my talking. Which one has the... That'll work. Cool. And that snare's not right, so I'm going to marry these two measures and go to the snare. That might work. Let's see. Okay, so I like that. I'm going to option click to get a copy of that too. I'll go back to where you're supposed to be. That's right. And then go Command 0 and bring these velocities down a little. And since there's a couple that are varied, I'm going to actually get rid of those. Oh, wait. If you hold down, I think it's Control and Shift. No, it's Option and Control. You can override the locked block. There. That's what I want. I want it to be more like a shadow, the reverb body without using reverb. Yeah, it's fun, a cool setting for the Fairchild. Love this effect. Cool, got a little ducking to it. Cool, so that's a start. Let's see, let's listen to it one more time. Oh, we should get something else here in the introduction, right? So let's try Massive and the Power Pack from Massive. What can we find here that we could use? Depends on if I want to have melody or not. So much of this stuff has no melody. It's just a groove. It's hard for old farts like me to get used to that, but we're working it. Oh, this might work. Remember this? We made this in a previous video a long time ago. That might be cool. Let's try it. This is all experimental anyway, right? Oh, I think there's some audio up here. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Delete. No, not quite right. Delete both parts. Delete. Let's see, let's try one more thing. Oh, we could use a noise sweep from here. Yeah, we need one of those. So now it's got a long release. So let's go to release and shorten that. So when I let up, it stops. Wherever I stop, it stops. Turn a little bit louder. Okay, let's try it. We just need it to begin at the... this is just to make that segue into the groove better. So... Okay. Such talent. My goodness. And I want to put a delay on that so that it... just simple echo, quarter notes. One thing to fix is the second time on Omnisphere. It needs to have controller on it so that it doesn't get as... Maybe I want a little bit of that, but I don't want it to take off and be so bright. You know, it's... That's kind of cool. Okay. I like it. I don't have to twist my arm. And here's the Absynth Power Pack. Let's take a look at this for a second. I love Airline. I was trying to think if I could use that. Oh, that'd be cool. Let's use that. So maybe we can use it at the beginning. Let's put a big delay on it so we can just use part of it. We're going to use a cool delay. We're going to go to Fab Filter. They have Timeless, which is just maybe the ultimate digital delay. It's got filtering and pitch shifting and can do some well, you'll hear right away. That's cool. I just want something to play with the sound a little bit, so let's try that. And on top of that, let's have standard echo, half notes, lots of feedback. So it keeps going a while. I want this to be something that just hits and then just on. Just for fun. And because we can, since we've got the Apollo hooked up, let's get the Lexicon reverb in here. Make it really beautiful. This is like the most ultimate reverb. Let's bring up the mid decay. That's pretty. All right. Make you guys all go buy Universal Audio stuff now. Back into it. So anyway, get the idea. So that's using the library, finding ways to do things. In fact, one thing I wanted to do on top of this, I wanted to get this sound. I want more drastic. So let's go over here to the performance page. There's not much here I can do, so let's do this. Moog filter. That's going to filter everybody. Might be cool to do a little bit of that. Let's see if we can automate a little bit of that and make it cool. Just can't do too much. So here we go. So we start at the beginning. right, it got that. Just read. So that will make it darker so I can hear the Omnisphere sound a little bit better. In fact, let's do this. Latch. I could automate to a hardware slider or something like that, but I'm lazy and I like to use the mouse. So. For some reason, something's changing Omnisphere stuff in the sound. I hope this gives you some ideas on ways to play. We could keep going and going and going and maybe turn this into a full song. Maybe I'll do that and put it up on SoundCloud page. But that gives you an idea. We're using Mega Macho drums. We're using it from 2 Contact versions and an ESX24 version, along with the Fairchild on it, as well as Omnisphere playing the Omniverse library, Toxic FMAs playing nice sub bass, Massive Power Pack got turned in, yeah, noise thing from the library. So that gives you some ideas of how to use parts of the library. Each library has so much to offer, so it's just fun to kind of go through, pick and choose, and you end up with this. So, all right. So by the time you see this, the Wave version of Mega Macho drums will come out, and it's $99. So it's a third of the price of the full version for Contact 5. There's also a special combo price if you want both, because there are times when it's nice to have the Wave samples to play with in other places besides Contact 5. So you have that. All right, hope this helped, and leave comments, rate, subscribe, and let me know if you want more things like this. And if you do, we'll do them. Tell me the style you want. Tell me an artist, something like, you know, give me some ideas. All right, thanks. See you later. Bye. Back into it. So.